Hi, welcome to the My Reader Minutes. Glad you could stop by. I wanted to just take a few minutes to talk about the conversation that Arion had with the original Straight No Chaser, aka Nay. Okay, so anybody that's heard it knows that that girl is so delusional. She doesn't talk. For some, I think she's still stuck at being 24. She always said, I was young when he met me. I was just out of college. I was 23, 24, or whatever. And, but she talks the same way she did back then. I don't know if you all have ever seen any old footage of her when she was really ragging in on Mel. Oh my gosh, she was horrible. She's not changed much. Even having a baby did not mature her. Her mind is, we keep saying she's slow, but I really do believe it's underdeveloped. It has to be. And Martell needs to go to jail because he's taking advantage of her and still taking advantage of her. She has not fully developed her brain. She doesn't talk like that. And she talks crazy. She doesn't talk like a mature adult that has two children. She's like, oh, you know me, Nay. I'm that girl, Nay. You're that girl? You don't work nowhere. You don't even try to get a job. You're sitting around thinking you're a kept woman because you're waiting for Martell to take care of you. Okay, well, that's working for now. But how long do you really think that's going to last, Arion? How long do you think that's going to last you? Knox is young. He's 3. And he will always be the main point of concern between you and Martell. However, don't sit up here and think that you will be. Trust and believe. Your days are numbered. First of all, he's still reeling from the fact that Melody won't take him back. Now, granted, his reeling has turned into hate somewhat, but that's what we're seeing. We're seeing the flip side of that, because the fact that she was like deuces and I'm not looking back has really messed him up, because he was supposed to be back in there by now. So that little fighting and cat fighting, or that you all allegedly have been doing, that ain't nothing but his anger is built up, and he's going to be taking it out on you, Arion. You need to get out. You need to start focusing on making a way for yourself. I would not depend on Martell. But even if he does stick around, let's say he does stick around, and he sticks around till Knox is out of high school. Let's say he does stick around that long. God forbid anything happens to him. What you gonna do? Nobody's promised tomorrow. Girl, I don't understand that. I don't understand not knowing where my next dollar is coming from. Now, I know you have a boutique. I don't know what kind of money you're making from boutique, nor do I care. But I doubt it's enough for you to pay where you're staying now, unless you're getting some type of assistance. That's the only thing I can think of. But girl, you need to get yourself together. You don't want to work at all. I mean, I know you're trying to make it big on TV because you think that's where it is, right? But you're not going on Love and Marriage Huntsville. Not as long as Melody has anything to do with it. Not as long as she's EP. That ain't happening. And the other people on there, even though they may not be EPs, they really don't want you on there either, low key. I don't even think Martell wants you on there, but he feeds you what you want to hear. I was listening to that conversation with her and Nay, and how Nay was trying to talk to her a little bit. She gives her enough for her to say, no, Nay, so she'll spill tea. And then sometimes you'll see Nay how she navigates and says, well, he didn't do that with Mel. What makes you think he would do it with you? I mean, she be trying to throw her like, girl, Wake up. You weren't his wife. You were the side chick. Don't expect him to be one way with you and not Melody. If anything, he'd be with like that with Melody and not you. And that whole conversation was crazy. I mean, I don't even understand how Nate can even talk to her for more than a good 2 minutes because her voice drives me crazy. She talks real fast. She doesn't have a coherent sentence. And Nay, you know what, Nay, what you think? And then she asked Nay for advice. Nay is a blogger. Have you forgotten, Arion? You thinking that Nay is trying to get her content. And clearly you've given her plenty. And then I think she kind of made it seem like she had Knox because it was just to get back at them because they were talking about her. I kind of got the gist of it. Like, is that why you had Knox? We understand that you had pregnancies before, and one was lost, one was deleted. But you had Knox because you felt like this was a revenge baby. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I misunderstood. But I took it to mean that she had Knox all because she could, and that was to get back. Because I think Melody was pregnant. And then she turned around and because she said, "Oh, me and Melody was pregnant at the same time." But I don't know if she was pregnant at the same time with Knox. I think the baby that she lost, her and Melody was pregnant. But I could be wrong. I'm sorry. I could be wrong, y'all. I don't know. But that whole conversation, I was like, oh my God. And then she was on and on and on. And and because Arion Curry, and she talks about herself in third person. Arion Curry, this, that, and the other, woo, 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 woo. Girl. I was like, oh my God, I couldn't believe it. And she gets so up, she's so hype. She's so hype. She's real excited because she's talking to Nay. I don't think she got any friends. She's real excited. And Nay, and Nay, and Nay. Like, oh my God. Yeah, so I think Nay says she has another audio that she's going to release. I don't know exactly when. I guess she's releasing one every week now. But they must have talked a lot. And I know Martell has to be upset about that. I mean, I get it. He's not said nothing. As a matter of fact, I think he's hiding. Because it's embarrassing. This is who you left your family for? This girl right here. Okay, well, her and Martell must be on the same intelligent wavelength because that makes no sense whatsoever. As a matter of fact, well, no, I don't think there was any chance for him to get back after she had a baby. And I think Arion knew that. That's why she had him. She didn't want Mel to want Martell anymore. I think she knew that was going to be the last straw. Because she kept going back. Even though she would catch up, she kept going back to him. She knew that having a baby would be the last straw. I think she knew that. So, anywho, that whole conversation was exhausting. Y'all need to go listen to it. And just tell me what you think. Leave some comments. Like, share, and subscribe. Peace.